You rehearsed. All right. Well, welcome to Unity of Calgary. It's been a while. It's been like, is it a month since I've been here or something, right? So I guess we'll do a song. We'll kind of get everybody situated. You're welcome to sing along if you know it, or you can just contemplate. And then we'll sing a couple songs together. Oh, 1, 2. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart and lay all your fears and all your doubts aside, and let go of all the hurt you hold inside. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart and receive the love of all who gathered round. Oh, we have the words up there. You are worthy of this gift of love right now. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. Who'd have known that who you are is enough? Who'd have known you could be so loved? Well, we knew, and now you know. Yes, we knew, and now you know. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. Let's open up our hearts. Let's open up our hearts. I was like, wow, you guys memorized all the words to that song? Yeah, there you go. You're hired. So now you can all stand up officially, I guess. We can stand up and let's do There's Beauty Everywhere. 1, down, 1, 2, 2, 2. There is beauty down below. There is beauty up above. There is beauty in the past, and then what is yet to come. There is beauty in the lows, beauty in the highs. There is beauty in the glow, and there's beauty in the night. There is beauty, beauty, beauty everywhere. all around, and there's beauty deep inside. There is beauty in the calm, beauty in the storm. There is beauty when we die, and there's beauty when we're born. There is beauty, beauty, beauty everywhere. There is beauty, beauty, so best to be aware. There is beauty, beauty, beauty everywhere. Beauty, beauty, there's enough for us to share. There's enough for us to share. There's enough for us to share. All right. Well, we proved that we can play it that fast. I did a little bit too slow earlier when we were running through it. I guess I overcompensated by going too fast. So if you needed to have a jog, you just got to do it. All right, one more here. Please, real Eminem, please stand up. Let's see if we remember how this one goes. I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. And I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. And I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. You are a light, you are a light, you are a light in this world. You are a light, you are a light, you are a light in this world. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. We are a light, we are a light, we are a light in this world. We are a light, we are a light, we are a light in this world. And we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. And we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. Oh, we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. Yes, we shine, oh, we shine, and we shine so bright. We shine, we shine, we shine, we shine.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, there we are. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Welcome to Unity of Calgary. We're so grateful that you're here, that you help support this beautiful community, because, of course, you are the community. And for all of those online or will be online in the future, good morning as well. My name is Bob Elwood. I'm part of the spiritual leadership team here at Unity of Calgary. And I just want to welcome you and know that wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are always welcome here at Unity of Calgary. So to begin, let us become present. Plant your feet on the ground. Feel the weight of your body in your chair. And know that you are the light of the world. and that you are always shining. You are always expressing, whether you say anything or not. Who you are is what's being expressed in each and every moment. That is why it's so important to remember that we are the light. We are the love. We are the peace we wish to see in the world. And when we do shine our light out into the world, it does make a difference. You all make a difference. Now we're going to go into that divine love frequency, and we're going to send it out into the world by going 5 times. That is the frequency of the heart, of the love, of the peace. And so as you're toning the feel it first in yourself. Let that heart frequency, that love vibration permeate every cell of your body. And then allow it to just extend outwards, beyond your body, into the room, into this community, across this entire city, this country, around the world. Oh, but first, let us say our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is, and so is well. Now take a deep breath in. Just sit in that vibration for a moment longer. That vibration goes out and it never ends, it never stops. Which means eventually it comes back to us. Feel that love vibration flowing back to you. Now you can come back into the room to be present as our daily word is read. The Daily Word is a publication of Unity that's been in publication for over 100 years. And today, we have Tammy Nesbitt to come up and read our Daily Word for us. Let's give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone. I love doing this. Thank you for inviting me up to speak today. So it's Sunday, August the 23rd, 2026. Maybe a little high for me. Radiance. Aligned with my divine nature, I am a beacon of light for others. God is the light in my life. I give thanks every day for the wondrous blessings that the divine and the peace and strength I derive from my faith. I am a spiritual being, fully human and fully divine. The light of God shines from within me. My confidence grows as I embrace my divine nature. As I live and love more fully and authentically, the joy within me multiplies and I become simply radiant. The world can feel dark and dull and needs all the light and sparkle that it can get. As greater numbers of people discover God within them and express the fullness of their true spiritual selves, the world will glow with our collective radiance. When we shine, others shine with us. You will do well to be attentive to this as to a lamp shining in a dark place until the day dawns and the morning star rises in your hearts. 2 Peter 1-19.
Oh, wonderful, Tammy. Thank you. We are that beacon of light. And today we have a special thing showing up, which we don't get every week anymore, but we do this week, a unity moment. And let's please welcome Claude Bellerin to share that moment with us.
Our dear friend, Cecil Wantner, is still in the hospital. And you know, that man has got such a positive attitude, it's amazing. He's being looked at for difficulty breathing and all that good stuff, but he maintains his attitude, his willingness to live. And we talk once a week. And it's good to hear from him. So I'm here on his behalf because he is our librarian. He is the guy who knows the most about unity among all of us and many others as well. So this unity moment is from November 1928. That's a while ago. And it was written by the Daily Word editor at that time, who was Frank B. Whitney. And he shared his prayer honoring birthdays. And this is what he said: every day is a special day for someone. Every day is a birthday, anniversary, or some particular occasion for rejoicing. Whenever the day is special for someone dear to us, let us give him or her this blessing. Child of God, you walk in love, your pathway is clear. Child of God, you speak with faith, your word brings cheer. Child of God, you see the good, your vision is bright. Child of God, you hear the truth. You are attuned to right. Child of God, you serve in joy. Your service is a blessing. Child of God, you live in beauty, and through you, beauty is expressing. Child of God, you are not alone. In our Father's love, you are at home. And finally, child of God, friends and strangers too, behold the Christ who dwells in you. Thank you.
Thank you, Claude. That was lovely. And now we get some more music from Anthony Burbridge and the Unity Band.
Which one do you like the most? Yeah. But then there's this. And then there's this. Both together. The first one's piano. So you can have there's different grand pianos. There's the bright piano, the dull piano, the whatever, right? And then the other one's electric piano. So electric piano sounds like this. Sounds dreamy. And then the regular piano sounds like. That one's bright. This is your regular one. When you put them together, I feel like these two don't sound as good together as, let's see, this one and this one. See, bright piano and then spacey. Yeah, the IKEA piano set. You can assemble them whichever configuration you want. All right. Gail, how do you feel about this?
I'm not sure.
When you were born, your life's work was placed in your heart. And somewhere within, you've always known who you are. So don't let the world guide your life. Follow the voice deep inside your heart. And though the universe asked for your hand in this dance, you can still choose to go your own way. If you choose to let go to the dance of your soul, you may find that you're more than you thought you were. As you awake, your purpose will flow from your soul. And the life that you lead will serve to inspire us all. So don't let your doubt dim your light. Bring forth the greatness that hides inside. Though the universe asked for your hand in this dance, you can still choose to go your own way. If you choose to let go to the dance of your soul, you may find that you're more than you thought you were. Oh, you are a part of the whole, and the world needs you more than you know. For if darkness should fall on the earth, it is you who'll be the light of the world. 'Cause when you shine, the world shines. For you are a part of the great awakening. And though the universe asked for your hand in this dance, you can still choose to go your own way. If you choose to let go to the dance of your soul, you may find that you're more than you thought you were. 'Cause when you shine, the world shines. You
What a beautiful song. An Anthony original. We are so blessed. And now, our speaker for the week. Neil Williams, RSCP, has been a student of New Thought for 4 decades. Now retired, he spent 22 years as a newspaper writer and editor, and 26 years as a charity fundraiser. Now his personal studies are focused on the evolution of our founding teachers' understanding of ultimate reality that he sees in their later life works, and on the alignment of those teachings with the work of current pioneers in New Thought, philosophy, mystical traditions, and bioenergetics. He has spoken here before. He is a fountain of wisdom, and he is going to speak on the treasure of transformation. Let's please welcome Neil Williams.
Now it's on. Hey, well, good morning once again. In my last talk here in May, we talked about planting the seeds of transformation, and we considered how every new possibility begins in consciousness as a seed of thought, faith, intention, willingness. But today, I'd like to focus on what happens after the seed is planted. This not only aligns with the theme this month of appreciating the process of transformation, but also with the title of my talk, The Treasure in Transformation. Because as we all know, planting the seed is only the beginning. Seeds enter that process of growth, unfolding to the light, and in so doing naturally become what they and what we are intended to be. And if we're honest, it's the process where many of us lose our way. We love the transformation when we can see the results, but I'm sure your experience is often like mine. We're less certain when we're in the middle of it. We celebrate the flower, but we aren't always comfortable with pushing through the dirt and ripping open the bud. So perhaps one of my greatest realizations is this, that transformation is not something that we experience on the way to life, nor is it something that happens to us. It's life unfolding through us. And if you agree that that's true, then learning to appreciate the process of transformation may be one of the most important spiritual practices that we can cultivate. And I believe that's where the treasure is. But first, let's agree on what that word transformation means. I propose that transformation is the very gradual unveiling of the divine pattern that is already within us. It's that inner shift in awareness that changes our experience from the inside out. It's the soul's natural movement towards its own wholeness. So in this context, it's the gradual revealing of what Spirit has always been pressing to express through us from the beginning. So it seems like we spend maybe the first 7 years of our lives learning to be human, and the next 70 relearning to be spirit. This is a central premise in a book I've been reading recently with Dr. Bruce Lipton's. It's called Beyond Darwin. His approach is through science and is a proof of our spiritual nature. His study of epigenetics, or how our environment influences our genes, and his study of quantum theory makes a strong case for how we can stay in our story and be pushed around by the whims of life, or connect with our inner truth and more powerfully create the life we are here to live. I think Charles Fillmore would agree. He once said the highest and best work of imagination is the marvelous transformation that it works in character. He is saying transformation is the soul imagining itself as one with the principle of good and becoming what it beholds. So, are we ready to go there? Yeah. So today I'd like to explore three key ideas. First, why transformation is a spiritual necessity. Secondly, why appreciation energizes the creative process. And third, why appreciating our own unfolding can enliven the way we live. Key idea number one, transformation is a spiritual necessity. When many people hear the word transformation, they think of self-improvement, all the efforting that requires, but our teaching's founders point us towards a much deeper understanding. Transformation is not simply about improving ourselves and our experience of life. When we allow it, transformation is giving that infinite life, that unique frequency that each of us are, the freedom to express through this body, through our minds, and through our soul. They teach that life itself is continuously creating, and as individualized expressions of that life, we participate in that unfolding. So despite the lack of comfort we may be involved in moving out of our stories, I'd like to suggest we are wise to embrace the changes. I think of transformation as the natural movement of life itself. As naturally as the acorn becomes the oak, or as naturally as the child becomes the adult. The consciousness is ever seeking a greater expression of its potential. Ernest Holmes, founder of Science of Mind, expressed this beautifully when he wrote, "Nature will not let us stay in any one place for long. She will let us stay just long enough to gather the experience necessary to the unfolding and advancement of the soul." I love that phrase, the unfolding and advancement of the soul. Did you notice there's no suggestion of correction or punishment in that? Rather, it's the unfolding of the soul into a greater experience. It's a call from our emerging level of consciousness to be aware of some aspect of life that's calling for change. It's that simple. And Charles and Myrtle Fillmore and Ernest Holmes also teach something equally important. Transformation is never imposed, but it is necessary. Spirit invites us and continually whispers, there's more love, more wisdom, more creativity, more compassion, more life. Perhaps that's why some invitations seem to appear over and over and over again. If we don't accept it the first time, it comes around. Yeah, I hear you found that as well. Life persistently, yet patiently, presents us with opportunities to be more and to live more. And as I've been preparing this series of talks, I found myself appreciating this truth in a very personal way. When I was first invited to give this talk, I thought, my task is simple. I just prepare some thoughts to share about how Spirit has informed my own transformation. But somewhere along the line, I realized something unexpected. I was moving away from theory and into experience. There was an energy at work in those moments. Preparing the talks was part of my own transformation. Then questions would arise. A favorite question to get out of my head and into my heart is this: what does Spirit want to have happen here? Then, inevitably, comes the hard question, the one where evidence shows up in my body if I'm not in alignment. Am I actually living this truth? To see the answer, I just have to look at my life and be willing to accept what becomes apparent. Sometimes a simple thought starts opening into deeper and deeper layers of meaning for me, revealing answers to questions I didn't even know were bubbling up. And sometimes, and I'm sure you've all experienced this in your own evolution, an idea that I think I've understood for years suddenly comes alive in a completely new way with a heart knowing. And inevitably, I discovered that the message I thought I was preparing for others is exactly the message I need to hear myself. And gradually, I realize I am not simply preparing the talks. The talks are preparing me for the life that I have declared to be my joy. And perhaps that's often how transformation happens. Have you considered that as we open to the process, we can see how the process itself is creating something new? What a gift. What a gift. This is the law of reciprocity. When I put what I put into divine mind returns to me as an experience or an expression of my good. That realization is an example of how it all works and is the treasure of transformation. So I invite you to know that as we seek a deeper understanding of the divine within us, that life, that universal living intelligence is already conspiring for your good. Which brings us to the topic for this month, appreciating the process. So why does appreciation matter? Once we understand transformation this way, the way in which we express and therefore experience our appreciation of it begins to look very different. We're taught to express gratitude when the blessing has arrived, after the healing, after the success or the answer. But spiritual wisdom suggests something different. Holmes writes, gratitude is one of the chief graces of human experience and is crowned in heaven with a consciousness of unity. Notice what Holmes is saying. Saying, thank you is a state of consciousness in which we recognize our participation in it. And when we begin appreciating transformation while it's occurring, something shifts. We stop wondering, when will I get there? And begin asking ourselves, what is this process teaching me? We stop waiting for life to begin and realize that life is already happening and we can just enjoy the ride, right? But what happens when it stops? I also had an opportunity to experience that realization over the summer. Do you recall Joni Mitchell's song when she sings about you don't know what you got till it's gone? That was my experience for the last month or so. I'd been studying hard to complete my Science of Mind licensed practitioner course and the exams, and was totally in my head, dealing with the academics of it all. Then I was done. I was exhausted. In fact, I was so drained, my body rebelled and I needed a few days of bed rest. So I began to look for clues as to why. I realized my spiritual practice for a few months had been replaced by study, and then when that was done, was replaced by just taking a deep breath. The language of New Thought is second nature to me, so I was still saying all the right words, but I wasn't aligning them with spirit. Soon, things started to look a little different. Major projects around the house were not turning out as expected. My health tumbled to the point of being in hospital for a few days with a gallstone episode. And it just went on, and I was not living in the grace I'm used to. Then it struck me. I had forgotten a lesson I had learned more than 30 years ago. That is, once you've achieved a level of conscious awareness, and by that I mean you no longer have the luxury of fuzzy thinking. I was not being intentional or grateful in how I was creating my experience, living my life, and relating to the spirit within. I was coasting, and soon enough, the glitter was gone from the treasure of my life. So here's the key idea that I forgot. Key idea number 2 for today. Appreciation energizes the creative process. Charles Fillmore gave us one of the most elegant teachings in all of Unity literature, I think, when he said, "We increase whatever we praise. The whole creation responds to praise and is glad." What a remarkable idea. We increase whatever we praise. Let's think about that for a minute. What happens when we constantly criticize ourselves or focus on what's missing, or even when we just dismiss small victories and overlook quiet growth? Our energy contracts, our creativity diminishes, and our enthusiasm fades. But appreciation creates a completely different atmosphere. That was one other thing I noticed during the preparation of these talks when I was unsure where the message was going. And yet, something fascinating again began to happen. As I took my premise to heart and stopped judging the process of creation and started appreciating it, the energy changed. A more elegant idea appeared. A stronger connection emerged, and a new perspective revealed itself. For example, it struck me that by moving into appreciation of my own process, I was moving away from philosophy and into feeling. That's the journey from head to heart. From an intellectual knowing to a heart knowing that is a relatively new experience for me in these last few years. That's an area of intentional transformation that I've been focused on. Each time I allow it, I find myself rediscovering that when I take the time to appreciate the process, the richer the process becomes. And that's precisely what Mr. Fillmore was describing. Appreciation energizes creation. In my previous talk about planting the seeds of transformation, that every affirmation, every prayer, every intention is a seed. But appreciation does something else. It nourishes the seeds that we've already planted. Appreciation says, I trust what is growing. I appreciate what I am becoming. I honor what's unfolding. And so we don't merely sow transformation. We are also called to cultivate it. Which brings us to key idea number 3. Transformation enlivens life. There's another reason transformation deserves our appreciation, and that is transformation makes life more vibrant, colorful, joyful. It keeps us interested and interesting. It keeps us awake to our own possibilities. When we're growing, learning, discovering, and becoming, even as we age, there's a kind of spiritual vitality that enters into our lives. Holmes wrote, "Life is not just something to be endured, it is to be lived in joy, in a fullness without limit." That's the transformational life I affirm. How about you? So let's recap. Transformation is not merely solving problems or getting through difficulties. That's outside-in thinking. It's participating in the fullness of life and returning to the template from which we were formed before the pressures of the world attempted to mold us into something we are not. That participation is evolving from the inside out. As we embrace that return to our essence, our purpose for being, we remain open and teachable to the things of the Spirit. We awaken to our soul's calling and are willing to be transformed in the direction of our inspired dreams. And our gratitude revitalizes our growth. Appreciation of the process is a wonderful form of gratitude because it energizes the life force within as we align more coherently with our purpose. joyful that Spirit continues to unfold new possibilities through and as each of us. So, I encourage you to deeply appreciate your unique process of becoming, of learning, of discovering and stretching your boundaries, and of awakening. And I encourage you to appreciate the courage within you that it takes to grow. Because becoming may be one of the greatest privileges of being human. Myrtle Fillmore reminds us, heaven and earth listen and respond to the soul that is quickened into praise and thanksgiving. Praise, she says, is gratitude in action. Praise is gratitude in action. What an extraordinary phrase. Gratitude during and for the process, while the seed is still underground and the answer is still emerging. That kind of appreciation becomes your personal declaration that life is working for you even when we can't see the entire picture. And so, as we wrap up, let's agree to appreciate not only our source and our destination, but to treasure our journeys of personal transformation with praise, with grace, and with gratitude. And so it is.
Anything can change. Anything can change. Anything can change with faith. Any thought can change. Any thought can change. Any thought can change with God. Anyone can change. Anyone can change. Anyone can change with love.
So let's gently close our eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in. And slowly release it. Again, breathing in peace and breathing out any tension. Allow yourself to settle gently into this moment. And as your mind becomes quiet, bring your attention to the presence of life within you. The life that is always creating, always growing, always unfolding. There is nothing you need to force, nothing you need to become. Simply resting in the awareness that life is already expressing itself through you. And from this place we can silently affirm there is one life, one presence, one divine intelligence, and that life lives within me now. I am not separate from the creative process. I am part of it. Every experience, every lesson, every season of my life has helped shape the person that I am becoming. Even when I cannot see the purpose, something sacred continues to unfold. Even when I feel uncertain, wisdom continues to emerge. And even when I feel challenged, strength continues to be revealed. And so, today, I recognize a deeper truth. The treasure is not waiting for me at the end of my transformation. The treasure is being uncovered within me through transformation. My treasure is the compassion I have gained, the courage I have discovered, the faith I have strengthened, the love that has expanded, the wisdom that now guides me. I appreciate the journey that has brought me here. I appreciate the growth that is happening now. And I appreciate the unseen good that is still unfolding. With gratitude, I trust the process of life. I trust the intelligence that guides me. I trust the divine presence that accompanies me every step of the way. And so I rest in appreciation and in gratitude. I rest in the awareness that I am growing, I am becoming, and awakening to ever more of the good that already lives within me. For this journey, this moment, this treasure within, I give thanks. And I now release this affirmation into the infinite field of creative law and love, knowing that it is already done. And so I affirm, and so it is. Namaste.
Anything can change. Anything can change. Anything can change with faith. Any thought can change. Any thought can change. Any thought can change with God. Anyone can change. Anyone can change. Anyone can change with love. Anybody seen Gail's glasses? He's got drumsticks. Oh, your glasses. There you are. Is that what you're looking for? Oh, your other hearing aid. Okay. He doesn't need to see, but he does need to hear.
Problem is, I was taking it out, and
Where, you know when your glasses are on your, up on where are your glasses? Apparently it's the same thing with a hearing aid. Are we ready back there? How do we feel? Are we ready to go?
Sure.
No? Would any of you like to play drums? Yes, are we ready? I hope so. Okay. Oh, I can hear a song within me, and I know that song is a memory of home. I can hear my spirit singing as I give the world my soul's true song. And I sing, I'm worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy of my song. I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy of my song. I can feel the life within me, and I know my life was meant to be lived. And as I feel the love come through me, I can see that love is my gift to give. 'Cause I'm worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy of my love. I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy of my love. If you don't open wide, let your brightest light shine. Oh, then no one will know what you might have been. And you are worthy, you are worthy, you are worthy of your life. Oh, you are worthy, you are worthy, you are worthy of your life. Sing with me, I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy of my life. I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy of my life. I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy of my life. I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy of my life. I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy of my life.
You feeling worthy?
Yeah.
Good, because you are. You are worthy. We are all worthy. Let's not forget that. Thank you so much, Neil. And is Neil not worthy of coming up and speaking at Unity of Calgary? Woo-hoo!
Bravo.
Beautifully said. Such a simple message and yet so powerful. We increase that which we praise. Another way of saying that is that which we appreciate appreciates. That is why it's so important to. So let's all say out loud together, I appreciate my life. Because it is the divine unfolding, and we cannot do it wrong. Our mistakes are not really mistakes. They're opportunities for growth, nothing more. And we are growing each and every day. So let us appreciate our life and appreciate the process as we go through it. And now let's appreciate this Unity Center, this Unity of Calgary community. Through our sharing our time and our talents and our treasures, we create this space, our space, your space. And so we're going to share our treasures now in this moment. And I just want to give thanks to all of those who do. Because without you, we would not have this community. We would not be here every Sunday. We would not have this beautiful music to listen to, these wonderful messages to hear. We are so blessed. So let's all stand now and sing our offering song, Give with an Open Heart.
I'm gonna give with an open heart. I'm gonna give with an open heart. I'm grateful for this moment. I am grateful for my life. And I trust that a higher power will always be there to provide. And that's why I give with an open heart. That's why I give with an open heart. Well, I place my faith in the Spirit, and I welcome each and every day. When I let go of all my troubles and worries, a new abundance always comes my way. And that's why I give with an open heart. That's why I give with an open heart. Oh, I'm gonna give with an open heart. Yeah, I'm gonna give with an open heart.
I invite you to affirm together our abundance affirmation. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you all.
Now let's just take a quiet moment and bring to our awareness anything that we want to surrender into prayer. For we know that turning our concerns over to Spirit opens the way for abundant blessings to unfold. So just bring to your awareness anyone, anything, any situation that you think could use a little more light, a little more love, a little more understanding, a little more compassion. And offer it up to Spirit, because Spirit will know exactly what to do with that intention. We also have a prayer box up at the front that you can enter the names of the people, places, and situations you would like to send some love and light to. You can also call Silent Unity, 1-800-NOW-PRAY, 24/7. All right. Now, who was here for Thomas DeShooter's talk last week? Yes, wasn't that wonderful? Who was here for the workshop? Yes, that was also quite wonderful. One of the things that really struck me in that workshop was he talked about prayer. Like here at Unity, we have what we call affirmative prayer. And he says, prayer isn't about asking for anything here at Unity. We don't pray to ask God to give us whatever, perfect health, the right relationship, lots of money. Affirmative prayer and meditation is not about that at all. It's about aligning to the truth that we are that which answers our prayers. We are source. We are the divine. And so when we affirmatively pray, what we're doing is telling us, reminding ourselves that we are spirit and that whatever we need comes from within, that it's already there inside us. We just need to bring it into awareness. I found that quite powerful. Now a few announcements. Oh, actually, the song comes first. Sorry, Lou. My bad. We're going to sing Grateful. So come on, stand up and we'll be grateful. And then we'll do the announcements. I'm on the old script. That's right.
You're not alone. I was still on the old script, too. I have my reasons to be sad, my reasons to be sore, but all the reasons that I have don't serve me anymore. 'Cause I can see how anything is a part of everything, and I can see how everything is a part of anything. And I am grateful, 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 grateful for it all. And my reasons to give in, my reasons to give up. Though I've fallen on my path, I'll return my heart to love. 'Cause I know how my beliefs can affect the world I see. And I know how all I see can affect what I believe. I am grateful, 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 grateful for it all. They say that pain's a part of life, but suffering's a choice. I won't fear and I won't hide. I won't give away my voice. 'Cause I am grateful, 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 grateful for his life. 'Cause I am grateful, 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 grateful for my life. Grateful, grateful for my life. Grateful, grateful for my life.
All right, now we'll have the announcements. Next week, Sharon Karn Interactive. In this presentation, an immersive sound bath, Sharon Karn explores why chaos is not a sign that something is wrong, but an essential stage in the natural process of transformation. Drawing on insights from nature, science, and spiritual awareness, she distinguishes between transformation and transmutation, the profound process of becoming something entirely new. As humanity experiences deep shifts in consciousness, beliefs, emotions, and identity, participants will discover how to relax into change, trust the unfolding process, and embrace the emergence of their most authentic selves. The experience concludes with a deeply restorative sound bath using Himalayan and crystal singing bowls. Doesn't that sound delicious? Woo! Also on August 30th, after our Sunday experience, we're going to have a community circle where we gather, we share where we've been, where we're going. So come on out and please help this community by bringing your ideas and suggestions of where you want things to be. Yes. Unity of Calgary. That's yes, thank you, Laura, to make that clear. You're right. That will be about 12:15, 12:20, yeah. And then on September 6th, we have Alan Donsky, who's been here before, celebrating change and changing celebration. And on Wednesday, September 9th, we have our World Day of Prayer, which we're going to be doing here in the classroom downstairs, what we call the Unity Room now, from 6 till 8 o'clock on Wednesday, September 9th. And Alara has created these 2026 World Day of Prayer request lists. And so there's some on the prayer table over there. Help yourselves. Write your names. Please follow the instructions. And if you need, in order to do that, you have to actually read the instructions, okay? And hopefully we'll see you on September 9th. All right. And now we're going to sing our closing song, Let There Be Peace. So let's stand, create a little semicircle out front here or out the back, and we'll sing our song.
Improvise.
Cheers. Well done, guys.